Sneaker Show!
This is the beginning of the show. This is where it all happens. Okay. We're rolling, boys. Who's excited for the Jordan 4 SB? What
He's
do we
gonna be
know?
sick.
Tell me more.
So this is the first leaked photo of the SB4 that are coming out like mid-March. Apparently the heel tab is gonna have some sort of Nike SB logo and not like a combination with like an Air Jumpman logo. Super excited to see these in hand though. Hopefully one of us can get a pair. Hopefully you don't gotta go to a skate shop and do a kickflip to get a pair, but you guys feeling these?
I really like these actually. I think it's something different. I do like that gray toe box wraparound, similar to the military blacks I got, and I think it's a nice little touch. Goes really well with that forest green. I feel like it's a shade that we haven't necessarily seen before too. So yeah, I'm with these. And the gum bottoms, some people don't like them. I'm with that. It's a nice little tone matchup.
Yeah, this is the real shoe. This is really it. Hey, this isn't some mock-up. This is the real deal. Well, I like it. Yeah, it's super creamy up top. It makes the white on the midsole pop a little more. The suede toe, for sure, love that. I like when fours like have the same mesh as the base color, so I'm all in on this. This is beauty. I'm excited to see what is on the heel. That's maybe such a loser thing to say, but like, what's it gonna be?
Saw a couple with the SB. I think it is the SB on the back. So I don't know if that was just a mock-up or if that was real, but yeah, I think it is.
Apparently it comes with like a dual branded box too, which would be kind of sick to see.
So why the SB collab with the fours? That's what I'm wondering. Are fours a general really a skate shoe at all? I didn't think they were, but
I feel like they're too like clunky to be a skate shoe.
right? Yeah. If you want something lighter, maybe.
Not that I skate and know what I'm
That's what I'm
talking
saying.
about.
I'm not a skateboarder. I can't speak on that.
Fredo Hawk.
Even just like mobbing around in the like a pair of fours is like, I don't know, they're like stiff and clunky. So I don't know. I feel like they wouldn't be a very good skate shoe.
It doesn't really like strike me as a shoe that bends very well.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But I
that's
like
always
'em.
been the question right from the hop was this is maybe the least skatable of all the Jordans, like other than a 9, but it's a beautiful looking shoe. So do we know anything about a release date? It's just happening this year.
It said mid-March, but
Ooh, soon.
yeah, we'll see.
Cool. Slide. Who's got the news on these?
I do. July 8th, we are getting another installment in the colored toe series of Jordan 1s with the UNC toe this time. Me and Fredo were talking about this earlier in the week. I really think this blue fits that color blocking. Typically, the UNC blue is just a no-brainer. It's a hit on everything. Can't go wrong. But with some of these other, like the pine greens or the court purples and stuff like that, like I've had a few of these, and it's just too dark, and it looks great from the side, and then you start wearing it, and I don't know, it's different. It wears different. But I think this light blue really pops. I think it really lightens the shoe up. You got a few different options with the laces here, so I'm a fan of these. Again, that's July 8th, full family sizing. Mark your calendars, get them down. So I could really see this one reselling. Really at this time in the sneaker game, it's like every year you get maybe 3-4 ones that you're actually gonna have to pay resale for, and you're not gonna get for retail, like not like the taxis and stuff that just came out. So it'd be interesting to see what these go for, because I think they got some potential there.
The last UNC had that big pop on like TikTok users wearing them.
TikTok ones.
The
Yeah.
Obsidians.
Oh, the Obsidians, yeah.
Right. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
the term. Yeah.
Yeah, I really like those. No, these ones are tough. I mean, I still don't have anything in that UNC colorway, and I feel like I really do need something. I was close to getting those powder blues, which I feel like were a similar shade to these ones last year. So yeah, I mean, like they're pretty close for sure, but I do like these. What are the laces that they come with? Probably like a white, a black, and maybe something in that same powder blue color, I'd guess. But yeah, either way, I really like these. I think these are a pickup.
That's my favorite, like Jordan 1, like blocking, like the bread toe.
The bread toe blocking, yeah.
That's like my favorite out of all of them. That's what I got tattooed on my wrist.
All right, hot pair. Okay, hot news. We've been wondering, what's Adidas going to do with all the existing Yeezys? What's going to happen? We've got news. Fredo, lay it on me.
Yeah, so Kanye and Adidas finally came to terms on a Yeezy agreement. And basically their new deal is just allowing them to combine again and sell like the remaining stock that they have. So there won't be any new designs coming out, but I've kind of read on a few different like forums and that there's anywhere like 500 million to like $1 billion of stock left. So yeah, we'll see how all that releasing goes. Because I know some of them are made without like the actual Yeezy branding on them, but we'll see how it plays out.
We're gonna get just the nastiest Yeezy day this year.
Liquidation of everything, just get it all out. I think it's interesting that they're bringing him back for this after they dropped him. I mean, yeah, I don't know what that says about what the reasoning that they dropped him in the first place, or why they went back on their word, or whatever it is. But yeah, I find it interesting that they're just kind of using him to sell the rest of the stock at this point.
I think they were kind of caught in being like responsible company. They pride themselves on being environmentally aware, and they couldn't possibly stomach throwing away that much material that they spent so much creating, and it would be such a waste. So then you're like, lesser of two evils. Do we hook up with Kanye again, who clearly has said some things we don't agree with, or do we go back on our environmentally friendly stance? And to think of $1 billion of shoes that has to be like ripped up and burnt, that's worse than the deal with Beyonce. Like, that's a mess.
And those shoes should be ripped up and burnt.
The Beyonce line, that whole
Yo.
Ivy Park situation.
It's bad news.
I
They
think they're
sold like three pairs or something. Like
three.
that.
Yeah. Zay's mom bought one.
For the kids.
How much did you read that they lost? Like, it's in the hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yeah, it's a crazy amount.
It's a tough year for Adidas. I mean, you thought they had a bad year before. Look at them now.
Hey, but the Sambas, those been flying, man. So I mean, they're selling something.
Are you wearing Sambas, Nate?
No, they're not for me, man. Like, I had a pair like at my buddy's store there, and I tried them on, and they're just, the silhouette doesn't work for me. Like, I do like them, and the fits I have seen with them, I do like the way people pull them off. But for me, for some reason, they're just not fitting. Do you guys have pairs, or?
I've been the same, real close. Just haven't pulled the trigger yet.
Because I tried them on. The intent was there. I was down to give them a try because it's something out of my wheelhouse I haven't done before. But yeah, I tried them and just weren't working for me.
That tongue is weird.
Yeah, not.
Yeah.
I don't play soccer. They're not my vibe.
Yeah.
Can you skateboard in them?
Easier than the fours.
Those are probably more skatable than a four.
100% they are.
All right. Now, these are some shoes we love.
Do we
Congratulations. First up to Tabasco. He's got the new black and white 85s on him in hand. Already wore them to the gym, everybody. Breaking them in.
Thank you for calling them the black and whites.
It's funny how panda's a 4-letter word.
It is. Yeah, so here is essentially what we've got out of the 85 collection that they've started doing, and I thought it'd be interesting to see if you guys could pick one of these, which one you would take. I'll kick it off for myself. If I got free reign here, I'm probably going with that Georgetown pair. I could really see myself picking those up in the next year or so. So yeah, that would be my choice. Already having two of these as well. Big, just light flex. No big deal. So I've already got them. So I'll just throw it to you guys who don't have them, and you can tell me what you want. So, Tim, what on this list is just tickling you?
Well, regrets. I've had a few, and I would like to get the neutral grays back in my life. Had them, and they were worth something, and I went and traded them for something else, and that something else isn't something I wear as much as I would be wearing the neutral grays. So I do need that back in my life.
Fair enough. Fredo, what you taking?
For me, it'd probably be the pandas. They're definitely like the most wearable apart from the neutral grays. I had a pair of neutral grays back when they released, but I bunked some reseller over the head for them. So probably go with the black and whites.
We love it. Nate, what's
I'm
got
going.
you here?
I'm going neutrals, man. Yeah, those are the one that got away for me. So I still think about them from time to time. I see you pull out your pair, and I'm like, damn, man, I still need mine. But yeah, these are just never gonna get old. They're gonna go with every fit. I'm still debating getting the lows too, the neutral gray lows, because I feel like that's
Yes.
just a summer shoe. But yeah, these ones are a must cop at some point if I can track them down.
Love it.
And they're doing like a pair of these annually, if not more, right? The Georgetowns just
Of
came
the
out.
85s, or
85
yeah,
cut. Yeah.
it
That was
seems
last
like
year.
it, yeah.
Yeah. So it must have been Georgetowns like in the fall, and then they got these black and whites now. I wonder
Right.
if there's ramping it up because they sure do sell. Okay. The red and whites, though, nothing wrong with those. That St. John sort of colorway, beauty.
Yeah.
I think that would be my second pick if I had to, like if we do this again when I have the Georgetowns and I have to pick between two.
Right. You'll bring it up again.
Yeah, dude. I'll bring it up next week.
Would you wear these more with that St. John's type colorway with the red and white, or would you pick your Chicago's over those though? You know what I mean? You throw in Chicago's with your white laces, and it's like, which one are you going with?
Right.
Well, those are problems I'm willing to have.
Yeah.
Got too many options, you know?
Yeah.
They're pretty different. These are so crisp. And the Lost and Found's got that sort of beat up,
Beige
worn.
look, black up top.
Yeah.
The color. Yeah.
You can justify it. Absolutely. So speaking of pandas, what is this?
I don't know who at Nike was like what warped idea this was. They were like, this Vomero shoe here is really picking up traction for the year, and it's doing well, and we've got this panda that we just can't kill. So like, what if we put them together? That'll work, hey?
You'd think so. It might work better than this. I don't know
On
what that is.
paper, on paper.
Oof.
So yeah, that is a removable shroud, is what they're calling it. So if you took it off, it's really not a bad colorway. But if you leave it on, that is the most disgusting abomination Chernobyl shoe that you could ever put on your foot. There is not a release date for these. I'm sure that does not break anybody's hearts here, that we don't get to find out when these come out. But had to bring it up because that is butt ugly.
What do they look like without that little stuff on?
I feel like they'd be tough without that top part.
Yeah, it's
Like,
just
like
a regular.
all white.
With the black swoosh. It looks like they just forgot to sew it down. Like it's real floppy.
It's not done.
It's just sitting on there. Yeah, it comes right off.
How does an idea like that come to fruition? How does that actually become a thing? How does somebody not in a boardroom go, okay, but like, let's talk about actual ideas, you guys?
This is not gonna sell.
The unfinished look.
The unfinished thought. Okay. So this is a first look. Do you guys, I don't know how you feel about the Salehe Bembury, is it Pollex Crocs? Like it looks like a fingerprint. They're wild. Some guys pull them off. Our guy Malcolm's in a green pair. They look good. This is the Salehe Bembury Crocs Slide. It's a preview from his Instagram. No firm details yet. This new Crocs project has that fingerprint design. It's a slide. It's a one-piece slip-on. It has potential. I just wonder, while we're looking at a new, possibly hot slide, what you think is the best slide. Is it the Yeezys? Is there something I'm missing? We all wear something around the house. It doesn't have to be a slide necessarily, but that sandal, slipper vibe. Nate, I saw you in something recently. What were you wearing?
I got them on my feet right now, man. These bad boys right here. The Sui Coke slides. They're Japanese, I believe. Yeah.
I've always wondered how to say that.
Yeah, Sui Coke. I hope I'm pronouncing that right.
Oh, it sounds good to me. I've always messed it up.
Sounds more correct than how I say it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Japanese brand. So I gotta say, so not as comfortable necessarily as the Yeezy slides or even the foam runners in terms of like comfort, but look wise, I feel like they're a little bit more wearable than both of them almost. That black colorway, you know what I mean? You can't miss with that. And I just wanted kind of another slide option to get in the mix because I wear those both to death. So something else in the rotation for a slip-on perspective is going to be good. I haven't jumped into the Birkenstocks. Those are obviously huge. Even those Stussy ones are pretty nice. Never tried a pair of those, but again, those have been super popular last year and still this year they're going strong too. So, but for me, yeah, these are hitting right now, and I definitely do want to pick up a pair of the Pollex clogs. I think probably the black pair, some wearable for the summertime. But yeah, no, I'm with the slip-on game, man. Comfy.
Big agree. Yeah, I've been threatening to get the Suey Cokes myself. There's a couple different versions of that. You got like it's got two clips on it. There's a rubber version too.
Yep. There's a rubber. There's like a full like sandal version, so it kind of loops around the back. It's not like necessarily a slip on. There's like a white pair. I think the homie Malcolm too. He has like a green pair. That's
that army green. Yeah.
So there's a couple nice colorways too. Very neutral, obviously, but just gives kind of a different vibe. Like definitely that dad vibe, that old school vibe. So I like it. Can rock them with jeans, rock them with baggier fits, and they're gonna look good with shorts in the summertime. So definitely recommend. The Essence sale had them for like I think they're regular like $285, and I got them for like $150 or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it was a steal, man. Yeah.
Yeah, they're not giving those away.
Yeah.
Fredo, when it comes to sliding, what are you wearing?
Probably Birks for me, whether they're like the 2-strap ones or like the Boston clog.
Right.
I don't know. Once you get past the shitty like break-in process, they're good, but yeah, that like first 4 or 5 wears is always brutal.
Even those all suede Boston ones. Yeah.
Those took longer than all the like sandal slides, whatever you want to call them. Like all those pairs to break into.
And Tabasco, I'm just gonna guess yours is like Jordan 1s. Like I don't know if I've ever seen you in a sandal.
Oh yeah, dude, toes enclosed, brother. It's not
Respect.
happening. Yeah, if there's a function you gotta have your toes out, I'm just not there. Fair enough. Or I'll be there in these. Yeah, my favorite slip on is the 85 cut Jordan 1 high. Slip them on everywhere I need to go. No, if I did have to pick though, I would say those the Boston clog Birkenstock that Fredo has. Shea getting those in hand really sold me on them. Be perfect just to bob around in. Looks
I feel
great.
the same way.
Good
I
material. Yeah.
just got to pull the trigger on them. Okay.
Tim, you buy these yet?
God damn. I'm so close to buying these. They're so clean. So this is the Jordan 6. I believe it's cool gray. It's very neutral gray coloring. And I love this color so much. It makes me like shoes I don't even like. I've never liked the 6s. And these are sitting right now. I could just walk by my local shop and scoop them. That's why I don't go by the local shop. I got back into snowboarding this winter, Nate, and it's expensive, dude. I'm deep in it. So I can't. Oh, dude. And kids getting involved too. Like it's a bag a weekend. So I can't be swinging by Momentum. I was just thinking though, if you could only buy one colorway, you can buy any shoes you want, but it's going to be the same colorway. What would you choose? I love this gray and white. Nate, how about you?
I was thinking that. So I think it's going to have to be that Armanier 3, that color blocking. So very similar, obviously, to those cool grays you just showed, with that cream, that white, that gray. And when we saw those first like leak pictures that were obviously fake of the Armanier 4s that were going to come out in that 3s colorway, I was like, damn, like these are pretty crazy. Like that colorway just seems to look good on everything. I just mentioned earlier, obviously I want those neutral gray lows. So just that gray, white, and with that hit of cream would be awesome on everything for me. I'm a neutral guy, you know what I mean? So
yeah. Man, it's crazy you bring up Manier. This is like the next picture we had. These are coming out. These are the 12s. And if you just said Manier, I guess you do get a few different colorway options. And we've liked everything they've put out. I wonder, while we're talking about it, if you're going to pick these up, the 12s.
I don't know if the 12s are wearable enough for me, man. No matter like what colorway you throw on them, even if it's like an all black pair and all white pair, it's just the shape of it I can't get down with. Like for playing ball in, for shooting hoops in, no doubt. And I think that's what it was really made as. It wasn't really made as a lifestyle shoe per se, but for my personal style, I just don't see them being in the rotation that often.
Yeah, and it's hard to justify hooping in such a luxurious version of that shoe. Like
Right.
these are really top tier suede and leather.
Yep. Out
Okay,
of the
well,
two, though, I think I'm leaning towards the black pair for some reason. I don't know why, but yeah, probably a pass for me still.
yeah. Well, we've got quite a few questions for you. We've got a few would you rathers and what would you do's because we respect your opinion on things. I just want to slide right into this because I believe they're dropping this week. Are you going to spend $400 on the Tiffany Air Force Ones? Release date March 7th.
These are a no for me, man. I don't know. I mean, first of all, the fit that Braun pulled up wearing those, tough. Like those, that just slapped. That was super hard with that varsity jacket I think he wore with it.
Yeah.
So I definitely think they could work. I just don't find myself wearing a bunch of black shoes. Honestly, like I have like my Chuck to 70s that I wear a bunch, but other than that, like not many black shoes, and I haven't really felt the need for them for some reason. The only maybe black shoe I need to add to the collection is like the Red Force. But other than that, like I just can't see myself wearing them a bunch. Love them, like I think they look good, and that fit, like I said, that Braun pulled off, like, great. But for me, I just don't see them in the rotation.
You guys catch that?
Yes.
Good. Okay. I think we were losing Nate's audio slightly there. We've been on the fence about these two, and then something about the other laces in them, like when they put that the blue aquamarine lace or even the white lace, and they come with yellow laces for some reason, it slaps compared to like these ropey black ones. I've come around on them. At first, I was like, "What? You want how much?" Just because it has a little silver thing on the back, but if I could get for retail, I think I would, if I'm honest.
Oh, it'd be no brainer. They're going for like $2,000, man. I'd buy
are
that
they?
all day. Yeah.
Damn.
Here at Sneaker Show Podcast, we like to preach financial literacy, and everybody here should be buying this pair.
Yeah, buy the big red boots if you can get them too.
Buy it all. Figure it out later. Who is that?
I believe that geez. I think it's Sierra.
Ah,
Nate, you're so good at making fits happen. How would you style the big red boots? They're selling for thousands. Mischief did the release on their site, crashed the site. People are laughing at them. Rappers, athletes, modelers, influencers.
modelers.
You're seeing modelers in these, bro. What would you do with the big red boots? Sierra went no pants, it looks like, with a Michael Jackson Thriller shirt. We got Lil Wayne and like...
What a gremlin, hey?
What?
That's a very Wayne fit, man.
Matches the hair. I don't the yellow and black striping on the skirt, I guess.
Skirt. Circus tent.
Yeah. We got a lot of examples here. Guys going so wide on the jeans to actually make it fit at the bottom. I'm not sure who that is.
That's Coily Ray.
That's coy.
All right. I don't know if I can see Nate pulling off the same leggings, but
I don't know if they'd work the same on me, man.
I'm willing to give him an attempt.
it's wild how legit these are. Like they were such a joke at first, but people are really into looking like a cartoon in real life.
Who is this guy? He looks familiar. Not that guy. I know who that is.
This is Diplo.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, he's making it happen. It's not like he worked real hard. He put on a varsity jacket and some black pants.
Dude, he makes techno.
Looks like he's got the same leggings on as the last pick.
Maybe they come with.
What would you do, Nate? You got a pair of these red Mischief boots. What would you do?
I mean, first of all, I think this is super fun, and I think it's just like a nice little statement piece, more in the celeb realm for sure. Like, I don't see them ever getting mainstream, and I don't think you're ever going to see these going near your mall or going down the street or anything like that. But I like what they're doing. I think it's going to be a trend that'll probably keep going with a couple other shoes, just to kind of be a standout piece. But for me, I'd probably go similar to the Shy fit there, but maybe just an all black look. I like the baggier pants, kind of just draping it over. I can't see myself rocking the leggings or the shorts with those mischief boots. So I'll probably go like the baggier pants, drape them over, probably an all black fit, and just kind of let some jewelry do the talking with that one.
Yeah.
Maybe throw some shades on it, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna make it more toned down just to let the boots talk, because those say enough on their own, honestly.
We got one more picture here. Tab, what's happening here? Who's this?
Why'd you come to me with that? So this just in, Sneaker Show podcast, resident wrestling expert, young Tab checking in here. This is my guy Seth Rollins, and he had him on, stomped somebody out with him on the other night. It was a moment. I loved it. He's out there. He's in the streets with him on. This is probably how I'd wear it. I've got that fishnet shirt, actually.
Hey.
So if I could get my hands on those sunglasses, I think I could really pull this off.
Those sunglasses are tough. I like
Those are very cool. Yeah, for sure.
It doesn't look like it would hurt to get stomped in these.
Like they'd squeak if you got kicked by them.
You say that, but like this is the whole like those boxing gloves can't hurt to get hit with.
Yeah. What I'm
You know?
saying is wrestling's real. Okay.
Yeah,
Wrestling is real. People are fake.
Yeah.
I signed up for because I have like the Mischief app, and I signed up for like the early whatever it was, and I actually got the notification for it, and I went to cart it, and I just like, because I saw pairs were going for like over a rack.
Yeah.
I'm like, it'd be stupid to not buy these, but I think it was over $4 to the door, and you don't get them for like, they were all like a pre-order, I think, so it was like 8 to 10 weeks, and I'm like, if these just like
Yeah. There's no
get
guarantee.
memed out and like people aren't on that, I do not want to be stuck with these.
What's
It's definitely a fad. It's gonna go and come, I think, pretty quick. I think there's gonna be, like I said, other types that are gonna be similar, but I can't see these sticking around.
Yeah.
That's like exactly how Mischief operates too. Like they do something crazy, it's in the news, and then it's just nobody cares anymore. Like you don't see anybody wearing those wavy shoes or the
Right.
those ones with the blood in them. Or
I would
like,
rock those wavy shoes, the like Vans looking ones.
for
Vans
sure.
one?
And
I would
like,
rock those ones.
like the Gob Stomper and stuff like that. Like
Right.
Yeah, you don't
so-
hear about it. Once it's through its like social media cycle. Remember they had like the orthopedic boot, right? Like the
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
like
the
a
air-
walking
air
cast.
casting.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, we've got the feature pairs to get into now. No more appetizers.
Yeah, so Billie Eilish has had quite a few Nike collabs over the last few years, but she's back on a Nike Air Alpha Force 88 in an OG fire red colorway that Mike actually wore back in 88, I believe it was. So super dope to see these come back. It was one of the like really few non-Jordan models that he wore. I think they're super dope. They definitely give off the like vintage Nike vibes. No real release info on these yet, but probably later this year. Retail's only like 130 USD, so not too bad at all, but definitely a different vibe than what we're used to.
Can you describe what we're looking at a little bit for people who are just listening? Like I don't know where to even begin.
I don't like know how to explain it. It's got that like air trainer, I think it is, like strapped towards the toe.
Yeah.
And then it just looks like a bunch of like Air Maxes kind of thrown together. I don't really know how to explain it.
What was that one? The Jordan 312 or whatever, remember? They did the Just Dawn pairs.
Oh yeah.
Kind of like that, hey, but a low.
But yeah, I don't know. Definitely different than what we're used to. I think they're super cool. Got that like corduroy hood on the back. I'm gonna throw it over to Nate. Something you'd be rocking?
I mean, I can't see myself rocking it. I do respect it for what it is, and I think it's definitely capitalizing on the vintage aesthetic in the era that we're in. Everything's getting that vintage look to it and that vintage treatment. So I think it fits with that. I see this more of a gym shoe than anything, honestly. Like I could definitely see it with some just casual fits, or even in the summer, rocking it with some shorts or something like that. But as for like in the lifestyle rotation, I don't know if it would make its way in, at least to my rotation.
What do
Yeah,
you
that's
think?
like that. Sorry, I was just gonna say that's like kind of how I am. Like, I think they're really dope and they're like cool, and I'd wear them. But I don't know what I would wear these with, just because
Yeah.
of like the shape and that strap. Like, I don't know how you'd style this.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I mean. With like jeans, I just don't feel like it works with this shoe or something like that. Jeans
Hmm.
or even cargos or anything like that. But like with shorts or mesh shorts, something like that in the gym, yeah, those are gonna go hard for sure.
Yeah, Tim, you wearing these?
No, I can't figure out what the strap does, why it's there. What it's like they got done the shoe and they're like, what else can we do? And then and there's something about the basketball on the tongue. It just doesn't fit this like straight up just orange piece right on all this black, white, and gray. No, that's weird. I don't think Billie Eilish has put out anything that's got me excited yet.
That's fair. Tabby, I take it you're also not wearing this.
No, I think that tongue's just corny. It's cool to see him do something else. It's so funny that this is like a OG colorway and everything like that, and they're just like, yeah, it's Billie Eilish now.
Yeah,
Like
you take it.
Mike hooped in this. This is like yeah, here's the Billie Eilish white cement 3.
Well, I looked at like the picture of him wearing it, and it looks like identical.
Oh
But
yeah,
the inside of, or the insole on this literally just says like Billie Eilish F88 or something like that. It's
great.
like the only like reason you would know that it's like her collab. So I thought that was really weird, but
Well, good for them.
Ooh. Ooh, that looks premium.
It's a nice little teaser, hey?
Ooh. I don't know if I got these in the right order. This is a teaser.
Good enough. It's the Air Max 1 Shima Shima.
Who got the keys to my Beamer?
Yeah, my favorite ODB song. Anyways, even though this is brown, they describe this color as plum eclipse. So 20 years ago, we had the release of the Shima Shima collection, which was made up of an Air Max 1, an Air Trainer 1, and a Dunk High. The Air Max 1 being the sought-after shoe out of the pack. We had very smooth materials, very luxurious, and these are very clean. Shima means to thank, praise, or admire in Japanese, and we see the text strewn throughout the inner of the shoe and on the tag there. My Japanese is a little bit rusty, so I don't know what it says for sure, but it's neither here nor there. This is a great pair of shoes. That brown color you can't go wrong with. The gray hits on it. I love it. Huge Air Max 1 guy that I've morphed into. Wear the mochas all the time. This should be a no-brainer, I think. And again, just looks great. So these will be on my radar. There's no release date yet, but I am down to pick these up. Nate, what you thinking?
Yeah, this is a cop for me. I like these, like just like you were saying. Like I love the earth tones. I think that would find its way into my wardrobe super easily and be able to pair with a lot of the stuff I already have.
Mm-hmm.
Just wearable colors, right? Like when I'm buying a sneaker these days, honestly, that's one of my number one priorities. Is like, will it fit with what I have right now? I don't want to buy something that's just gonna sit on the shelf. I want to be able to wear it a lot, so I think it's just going to fit smoothly. I like that inner liner too, that looking really premium. I don't know if we've seen one with like the lines like that. Like I know we've had kind of that quilted liner with the Amamniers and a couple of those collabs, but this is looking nice. It's very different. So very premium, obviously, but very wearable overall. So this is a cop for me.
Yeah, that pinstriping is really nice for sure. I have to agree there. Tim, should be up your alley, hey?
Looks lush. I can never figure out how they come up with the names. If I was given 100 guesses, Plum would not be one of them. But these Mocha Maxes are a have to have. I like your take on what to pick up, Nate. If it doesn't go with what I got, what am I doing? Am I starting a new thing? And like I've definitely copped shoes because I like them, and then you get home and you're like, now what? I don't know how to make this work.
I got one fit for this. Like, what am I supposed to do? I wear the same fit every time.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, there was one more picture. God damn, they look good. The
Do they
lush.
ever? Yeah, I love that for sure.
Something about like the gray with the white, and it makes me like them even more than if they were just white.
Yeah,
Ooh, if you put some cream laces in those,
exactly. Yeah.
Hitting
hitters.
hitters.
All right. This is an Air Jordan 6. It's a holiday release. They've based it on an ACG shoe, the Mowabb. Nike recently re-released that all condition gear shoe. And I remember people that I really respect on Instagram scooping them and liking them a lot. I wasn't like into sneakers when they were first out, so I didn't have any nostalgia for them. But if you were going to turn a Jordan 6 into that shoe, that's what this would look like. We've got the mock-up from Z Sneakerheads. It's a gorgeous sort of tan suede. It looks like they went more like court purple on the tongue than the blue on the original. But again, this is just a mock-up. Women's sizing. The colorway is light brown, gold, and purple. I like the look of these. I talk a lot of shit on this podcast, and then it comes around to putting my money where my mouth is, and I go, nah, I spent a lot of money on snowboarding. So I don't know that I would actually buy them. But my question to you is, which of the Jordan 6s do you like the best? Is that my question for you guys? Yeah. Yeah. Do you have any 6s? I've never seen you in them, Nate.
No, I'm not a big six guy in terms of the ones that have released recently. Like my favorite one from the past couple of years has honestly been those UNC sixes from like I think it was last year that they dropped. The UNC sixes, and then the cool gray ones are looking good. Like, just again super wearable, but just I don't feel like they fit with my wardrobe as much. These ones, like, I can respect them and I think it's super different. I like this color blocking and that different scheme. Like, they're just trying something different here, which is cool. But for me, no, I'm just not a six guy.
Our guy Hollywood J swears by them. He actually says the
He loves
sevens are
them.
better. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they look great on him. I don't know
No,
that
he pulls them off for sure.
I'm a very different guy. There's something about like this big puffy pillow thing on the ankle. And then I think to myself, maybe they'd be better if they're a low, and I don't know. The low 6 doesn't do it either.
No.
But
I do like the low 6 in the golf shoe. I don't know if it's because they don't do a lot for like actual numbered Jordan golf shoes. But I actually didn't mind the Jordan 6 low as a golf shoe.
when I was looking these up for the pod, I saw there's a white, black, and red pair that made me think you that golf shoe that's coming out this year.
Yeah, they did. I think I don't know if it's out already, but they did like an infrared 6 low.
That's it,
basically.
infrared. Yeah. Okay, so that's what we've got for featured pairs. We've got our guy Nate here for a few more questions, and we've got the game. Which direction would you guys like to go in?
I got one quick question for you. I know you're kind of like me. You are big into the shorts game during the summer. What are you looking forward to wearing most this summer?
Yeah, for shorts. Shameless plug. I just started working with Kinetic Kings, so they've sent over some dope shorts. I'm in the opinion that, like, obviously you can't layer a bunch in the summer, so let your shorts or let your sneakers do the talking. They have some really good pairs, like a couple really good paisley pairs that I'm picking up from them. They have some kind of plain mesh shorts as well, but throwing in something that's a little bit louder will definitely just enhance your outfit a little bit. The fit is good on them too. I just like shorts fitting above the knee, not like those 3 or 5 inch necessarily, but kind of that midpoint 6-7 is perfect for me. And then just like making your shorts do the talking. Mesh, I like the paisley prints, some basic staple colors that always necessary, like you need like your creams and your blacks. I'd like a forest green pair would be nice in the mix too. Other than that, though, other than the mesh shorts, I probably just need a couple more pairs of like cargo shorts. I know Nike ACG has a couple of really nice ones. Kith I saw has a couple of really dope pairs of cargo shorts. So that's one thing I still need to pick up. But mostly a mesh shorts guy. Like, you'll probably 90% of the time catch me in the mesh shorts for sure.
Word. I saw I think it was from 2 weeks ago, but the Monday program, they did like the I Heart Kith shorts.
Yeah.
With like the puffy logos, and I went on to look, and retail was just like, I can't pay that for shorts.
It's crazy. I know, exactly, right? It's like more than a whole fit would cost.
Yeah.
Some of the pairs are dope, man.
Yeah.
When we go on a Sneaker Show podcast road trip, though, and hit up a Kith, we're going to stock up, hit the treats, full deal. Check out the new flagship store in Miami. Let's go.
I'm down.
You can't snowboard in Miami, so you got no excuse to not spend your money down
Right.
there.
So you say 6-7 inches, right? That's the cut that you like?
Yeah, for the most part. Like I definitely have a couple fives that are in the rotation, but yeah, for the most part, I would say 6-7.
Yeah, sometimes like when I'm buying shorts, I'm like, that looks so short. But if I buy them too long, I never wear them. I'm like, what am I doing? These are shants. They're not really shorts at all. So just be brave. Show off those quads. Let's see them.
Exactly. You put in you do the squats. I see this guy throwing weight around. So show off those quads, man. The teardrop.
And Nate's Instagram, for people listening, for people watching, often there'll be 10-20% savings. Nate partners with a lot of different places. I got my Modern Tones hoodie through Nate. Look for those discount codes. Is Nate.T3, right?
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, smart guy to follow. Smart. You'll learn a lot.
Appreciate you.
Tab man?
Yeah, I got two for you here. First one, real quick. If you yourself could pick a shoe, as in like a silhouette, to be the new hottest thing right now, kind of like how the ones popped off or the fours have gotten traction, what would be the silhouette that you would pick to just light the fire on?
It would be the threes for me, man. I feel like the threes don't get enough love. Like I'm super excited for the white cements. Obviously, like those are probably my only must cop right now, honestly. And like I know you guys see me wearing my muslins a lot, my muslin threes. Like I love those. So
they look good.
Those Almaniers are like high on my hit list. Like I don't want to pay $1,000 for them, so maybe if they come down a little bit more, I'll pick up a pair of those. But yeah, man, the threes are definitely. I feel like underrated. I know they're getting a little bit more love recently, and I think I like what they're doing going back to the OGs with the white cements coming back. But yeah, I love them.
Jordan 3, fair enough. All right, solid answer. So you're generally in. I don't know how to explain it other as in simple items, right? One color, very tonal outfits, things like that. Not really huge logos or anything, but you do pull that out. It's definitely, a part of your Swiss Army knife when you're throwing your fits together because you're doing a little bit of everything. So when you're going for something that's a little more louder, maybe got a graphic on it or something like that, what draws you in? Like what is, because you're a guy that uses like very usable items, right? So is there anything about it? Is there just maybe things you like or, topical pieces or just what is it for you when you're going for something a little bit louder?
Yeah, I mean, in terms of like bigger branded items, like I'll definitely rock stuff primarily that, I mean, I know the person that it's their brand and I'm repping their brand to try to, promote them for people who I rock with it. So that's definitely a go-to for me. But if I see something kind of online, I'm shopping, I'm more thinking like color wise, what is it going to work with in terms of all my other outfits and all my other pieces. So you got to kind of think of what you already have at home and be able to match it with that a little bit. Unless you want to buy a whole new fit or a whole new set of clothes for one thing, you got to kind of be smart with it and figure out what you already have and how you're going to work it together. And then the other thing would be is just like I think when you're scrolling through the racks, like something that just speaks to you, right? Like whether it's like someone that you resonate with or someone like movies that you've vibed with in terms of vintage tees or just old sports teams that you like. So you got to kind of pick and choose in terms of your own personality and what's going to vibe well with that. But like I said, I go color first, then if it's the brand that I mess with and I just really know them and I want to like show them off. But yeah, I feel like if you see something on the rack, some things you just don't even know why you're drawn to it. And it's just like, that's the one, I need to pick it up. So you got to kind of do a little bit of everything, but start with what you already have and just kind of build around that, I would say.
Nice.
Yeah, dude, that it's kind of a copper brown puffer jacket that you have.
Yeah, the brown puffer.
Yeah, sort of chocolatey. I've certainly looked at jackets like that and went, "Oh, I'm going to buy a brown jacket," but then I see what you do with it and it goes with everything.
It works. It's surprisingly versatile. Like I really like it with greens. I like it with like an all white or cream look. So yeah, it's definitely much more versatile than I thought it was going to be.
And you're the guy who makes me want the military black fours so bad.
Oh, no, those have been so worn, man. I've got so much use out of those already, and I just got them like 2 months ago, not even. But that was a good pickup for sure. Cost per wear is way down already.
God, I could have got them for retail. I was so stupid. I was like, I don't want just like a black and white pair. Now they're $500 or something.
No, they're way up, and they're just rising. Like I don't think they're gonna get to that like Black Cat 4 level or anything like that. But
Yeah.
yeah, definitely up there.
All right. Well, we can just like talk about nothing for forever, or we can get into the goods. You ready to play the game?
Let's go.
All right. Does it fit? I am here. I am your host, Young Tabasco, the Fit Man. For the uninitiated, if the outfit is popping off, we're going to say it fits. If it does not, or if it's maybe on a different wavelength, we are going to simply say it does not fit. Today we have Brad Pitt, Travis Scott, your boy, the Fit Man, and your other boy, Nate T3. So let's get right into it.
Whee! Some names today.
Nate, I'll give you the reins here. What do we got? Top to bottom, bottom to top, however you want to run it. Tell us what's happening here.
Yeah, so this was actually a little while back now, but so we got the Alavir League trucker hat. That's my homie Vijo. Man, this guy Victor, he kills it with his brand. He just had a new drop, and we both copped some stuff from there. Young Tabasco. I don't know if Tim and the homie there got some, but yeah, they put out some really good stuff. Represent zip up there. Got a side bag on. The vest is from Boohoo Man. That was one of my low key sleepers that I picked up. Like that was like $40, but I've rocked it like every week since I picked it up in like October. So that was a good find. Then we have like double knee carpenter jeans on. I like these. Like the fit is good on them, not too baggy, not too skinny at the same time. And then they have like a belt loop detail on the back. And then yeah, those taupe 4s. I feel like these used to be super, super hype, and now it's kind of died down and nobody really likes them anymore. But these will always have a special place in my heart. I love those. And then I've been rocking the pearls lately. It's like a half pearl, half silver chain. But this, I didn't know if I was gonna like it, but I've really been using it in a lot of my fits lately. So yeah, it's a sleeper. So you guys, it's from Cernucci, I believe. Yeah. So if you guys check them out, super affordable. I think that was like $50 or something like that. But yeah, I've been getting a lot of wear out of it.
So good. So good. To me, this might be your finest work. There's a lot.
Hey, you think so? Thanks, brother.
It all works. I love it. Yeah, no, the shoes look great. The hat looks great. Ugh. It's all fantastic. Yeah, no brainer. I'm gonna say it fits. Tim, what do you think here?
Oh, it makes it look easy. Absolutely. It makes me want those taupe 4s. Like that's why you're an influencer. You make me go, oh, that's something I need now. I want to be that.
Shay.
Yeah, I've been saying like since me and Nate ever started talking, like no one does like simple fits better than him.
Respect.
Yeah, I don't know. This is pretty unanimous. This definitely fits.
It could definitely go into a bracket of best fits that we've had on Does It Fit for sure.
Come on.
Tournament of Champions.
Yeah,
there's been some heaters on this show. I don't know about all that, but I appreciate you guys.
Hey, I'm in charge.
But I'll take the credit too.
Yeah. Stop it, but keep going. Who do we got here? My guy.
Oh, another one. You got me 2 times? What?
Yeah. I had to narrow it down to 2.
Jeez.
This is one of my favorite combos when you do the camo with the red and white and black like that.
It works. Like the black, the green, and the red, no matter what you're rocking, it's gonna work. So that's like one of those, you guys see those like videos online at the color combos you should wear, whatever. This one is just gonna work no matter what you got on. But for me on this one, I just got like a simple pair of shades, Uniqlo white tee. I got like 3 of these now. Like these ones are just a must cop. But anytime I go, I just re-up on a Uniqlo tee or 2. So those are good. And then the Dickies Eisenhower jacket, probably like my most worn jacket, honestly. I think I need like another colorway at this point because they're just super wearable. I got this on Amazon actually for like 60 or $70 or something, like nothing crazy, but the wear that I've got out of it has been unreal. And then a brand I've been messing with recently is like they're Destructive, so it's like a London-based brand. But like these pants, I love them, man. Like the fit is perfect on them. They have like the snap closures at the bottom. They're cargos, but I feel like they're not too pronounced. Like the pockets are pretty shallow. I like the front pocket details and the strings there. And then of course the Chicago's on foot, my favorite shoe there. So yeah, simple fit, but the color combo I really like.
Beautiful. Yeah, those camo pants are doing it. Oh, they're sitting so nice on the shoe. I love that jacket. That's one that I've had in my cart so many times, and I have no idea how I haven't ordered it. You're right. They've got some great color options on there, and Amazon will just hook you up with that thing. But yeah, loving the camo. This guy looks like a soldier of fortune here. It's all fantastic. This fits. Tim.
Yeah, the sort of wash on the pants, sometimes with these army style, it's a little too crisp
Too
at
much.
first.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That, yeah.
but these are faded. They look like you've been wearing them for life. Your hair's coming in too. You're getting sort of some bangs
Dreads,
going
man.
on. Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
they're coming. They're coming. By summer,
Of course it's a fit. Yeah, I'll take two. Sign me up. I'll take it.
boys.
Shay.
Yeah, so I saw this photo and I have like they're kind of like an olive green pair of cargos from my milk run. And I'd never seen someone do like the green with the lost and founds, but I threw a fit together with those two together and I loved it. So
My
inspiring
man.
me.
My
I'm gonna
God.
say it fits.
That combo's underrated. Yeah. Thanks, boys.
Okay, 2-0 for Nate. Who's this schmuck?
You might know him from such movies as Fight Club. We got Brad Pitt, and he's here looking cozy. Look at this, eh? So he's got what appears to be just the regular Vans slip-on. We've got some fuzzy pants, fuzzy, very distressed shirt, and why stop there? Fuzz bucket hat. This guy's FUZZ LIGHTYEAR, man. He's got it
Fuzz
going.
Lightyear.
You guys got to go. There's the episode title. He's got it going on. So I'm gonna go ahead and say this fits just purely off of comfort standards. He's got that cream color going top to bottom, and you're not gonna have a bad day in that outfit. So I gotta say it fits. Nate, I'll toss it to you here. What are you thinking?
Yeah. Okay. So I'm team cozy, boys. I love a good cozy fit. For me, I feel like he might have overdone it on this one. I like all the pieces. I just don't know if I like it together. So I'd probably like if I could pick one piece from this fit, I'd probably go with the shirt. Like I think it's like a good length. Like it has like a little bit of like a crop almost to it there. So I like the shirt, but I feel like the pants again could work with like a black hoodie or something like that. But I just feel like all of it together is a bit much for me. The hat again on its own with like an all black fit or something like that, it could slap. But I feel like all of it together is a little bit much for me. So I'm gonna have to say not for me.
Fair. Tim?
Here's what's good. It all matches his goatee, and that's cool. It's like he started with that, and then it got way out of control. Those Van slip-ons look bad. They look worn. There's something going wrong on the toe here. It's not the right choice for this. I think Nate nailed it by saying there's nothing wrong with each individual piece except the Vans, but putting it all together is a lot. And if Brad Pitt can't pull it off, imagine this on me.
What do you mean?
But that's just my take. Doesn't fit.
Shay?
Nope.
Oh, he might be muted.
I know if I walk by like one of the like drawers in my kitchen, that shirt's gonna snag on something and rip it open. So
Yeah.
Yep.
just based on that, I'm gonna say it doesn't fit. It's not for me.
Well, I don't know if I'd be making cookies with this on. That wasn't the question.
Love a bucket hat. Okay. The Fit Man.
There he is.
Good God. I want the sweater, number one.
Get a load of this guy.
Give me that crew neck.
Yeah, that crew neck was a good pickup. Okay, so we'll run it down here. So yeah, me black LA fitted. There's nothing else. That's what it's gonna be. If you didn't see me in it, you didn't see me. That shirt jacket is actually Sherpa, so that is complete fuzz.
Yes, sir.
Kind of like my guy Brad there. Fits great. I got a powder blue washed Carhartt work in progress crew neck on there. Those jeans were actually Old Navy. They don't sleep on Old Navy. They got some good deals. They fit great. No complaints there. I probably got Supreme Gaunch on this day, if we're counting that too.
Hey,
Like with the so like the band or what you could see the band says Supreme. So and then we got the Royal Jordan 1 on. So you already know what I'm saying. So I'll throw it to Nate. Give me your thoughts.
yeah, there's nothing I would change about this fit. This fit's money. Yeah, I really like the two tones with the different shades of blue. They just work together, and then just complementing it with the black, like fits perfect. I need that Sherpa. Like, I think it's really cool because I feel like you could throw this with like a dressed up outfit for like a date night, and it would work just as well as like a street look too. So this is money. And you match it to like the surroundings. That's the low key flex right there. Like the area is matching the fit. So that's, I don't know if that was intentional, but that's hey, it's art.
Yeah, they have a word for that. Actually, it's psychotic. But yeah, it was totally on purpose. Anyways, Tim, what you saying, brother?
What size is the Carhartt crew neck?
XL.
Yo, my guy's getting thick. I love everything about it. I want this. I like how you made it look like you didn't scout the location, but I know you did. And I mean, that's a new profile pic right there.
I'm out in the streets, so you drive by something during the day and you're like, that could really work.
No. Yep.
Noted. Looks
That could work.
powder blue, powder blue. I'll be seeing you later. Yeah, killer fit. Killer in that fit too.
Hey, Fredo.
I mean, I took this damn photo. I say it fits. That crew neck too is like, that's probably one of my favorite pieces that you have. The color in person, like the wash on it is so good. But I'm definitely saying this fits.
Well, if you see Fredo wearing it, just know he stayed the night.
So if that's XL, like what's Baklava wearing? He's got to be
Well,
triple.
I tell you right now that the work in progress is a lot more is a lot closer to like standard sizing. But if you're going like workwear Carhartt, then yeah, I would go size down. But Bronson for sure has a 3X on either way.
The tall one.
Yeah, keep in mind there is Carhartt big and tall as well, if it's
Right.
already not big and tall enough.
Yeah, when Action Bronson was getting back into shape, what did I see him on? Like on Joe Rogan, he was like, I ran out of X's. They didn't have any more X's. I was wearing 5, 6 XLs. He looks good now though.
Mm-hmm.
Out
What-
there.
That's what we got. It looks like Nate won. Does this fit? It does. And
You guys gave me the unfair advantage. You threw two fits to mine in there, so I'll take that. I'll take it. But
you advance to the Tournament of Champions. You are our most returning guest. Everybody loves you. Thanks for being here, my guy. Looking good, sounding good as always.
I appreciate you guys. It's always a pleasure to be on and chopping it up, and I'm looking forward to the next one.
Cool. Well, let's wrap on that, and then off air we can talk about lifting weights and start a whole nother podcast.
Sure.
Does it lift?
New segment coming soon, or what?
From all of us to all of you, thanks for listening and watching. We really appreciate it. We're out. See you next time.